Another amazing trip in the Whitsundays. Local community, fantastic group of volunteers out to visit these special locations on the Great Barrier Reef. In March we managed to get out to Blue Pearl and Manta Ray Bay, see how the corals are doing both on the reef and in our nurseries, especially after the warm summer months that we've just had. There's been reports of bleaching, and these sorts of disturbances provide opportunities for us to learn and improve our methods. One of the cool things about these projects is getting the local community involved in the process of reef restoration with the aim to provide opportunities to give back, make a difference to our natural environments and inspire people to care about the reef. So we've got part of the living colony is actually butting up against the actual cement. So we're trying to, so we've got the putty on one side, but what it's trying to do is push the coral colony against the cement so it makes its own attachment. So it will grow over that in time. One of the things we're trialling today is a slightly different approach to coral propagation. So we had these little fragment plugs that we had bought for another project, and we thought, how can we make some use of those? And so I thought, getting people involved in the process of undertaking reef restoration, we've used these and we've actually added them to these small trays using underwater putty for this particular cohort. We are also experimenting with these smaller fragments with fragment glue, a type of super glue specifically for aquarium environments. So both of them look really good right now. And the cool thing about this is I can propagate for 20 corals, pretty small, and I can take them down, attach them to the nursery, and it only takes me a few minutes to do that, as opposed to what we've done historically with our coral fragment discs. Is it's a bit of an effort to take lots of these down and attach them individually to the frame, and so hopefully this will help us enhance the scale of our restorative efforts. Obviously we won't be able to leave these for very long before they start competing and crowding them out sooner than if we had them on these fragment plugs. And we've also got slightly smaller colonies, but we're using a variety of genus and species, so you can see lots of acroporids here. We've also got a couple of echinoporids. On this one here I've even got some Pocillopora, echinopora, and also somewhere there is a Hydnophora, which is really cool. I can't find him right now. So looking at diversity and increasing the impact of our restorative efforts. So time to put these babies back in the water. The previously outplanted corals were looking a little stressed at the moment because of the bleaching, but some of them were doing quite well despite that, and I fully expect many of them to recover should prevailing cooling conditions return soon, fingers crossed, and they'll continue to help increase the diversity of these reefs.
As a diver, I'd love to see the coral healthy, full of fish. Unfortunately, that's not always the case, and I thought this is a good way to do something back, to try to plant back some coral, and hopefully they will grow, and in a few years my kids will see that as well. And
feeling very grateful, and like definitely an awesome experience. I will enjoy most part of the trip.
When it was all finished and you could look around at your 10 coral clips that you've put in on this one piece of coral, and then once the visibility came back after scrubbing all that algae off,
A sense of accomplishment?
Absolutely, yeah.
In all honesty, my favourite part about today was actually making a difference.
That sounds like a really nice textbook answer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, there's not many people doing it, and being a part of the opportunity to do it is awesome.
Step by step, baby steps, but if everybody does plays their part, we'll get there one day.
It's just an amazing experience. I think it's about the environment, but also be conscious with the planet, and we can make a difference.
This sort of an opportunity gives people a reason to get in the water, see what we're doing, see what's happening, and how to fix it.
All good, mate. All good.
Let's do it again sometime.